Hello and welcome back to the channel, Cake Enthusiasts. Today we're diving deep into the delectable history of cake itself. From ancient rituals to modern masterpieces, we'll uncover the surprisingly rich and fascinating story baked into every slice. Prepare for a journey spanning continents and centuries as we explore the evolution of this beloved dessert. Our cake journey begins in ancient times. While not quite the cakes we know and love today, early civilizations like the Egyptians created sweetened bread-like creations. Made with grains like emmer wheat, these cakes were often sweetened with honey and used in religious ceremonies or as offerings to the gods. Think of them as the very distant ancestors of the modern layer cake. The Romans took things a step further. They had several types of cake-like treats, including libum, a cake made with flour, cheese, and eggs, and placenta, a flat cake covered in honey and cheese. These were often enjoyed at banquets and celebrations. The Romans also experimented with adding fruits, nuts, and spices, laying the groundwork for the flavors we associate with cake today. Moving into the medieval period, cakes remained a luxury enjoyed primarily by the wealthy. Honey was still the dominant sweetener, and spices like ginger, cinnamon, and cloves were highly prized additions. These cakes were often dense and fruit-filled, more akin to modern fruitcakes or gingerbread than light and airy sponges. They were often baked for special occasions like Christmas and weddings. The Renaissance brought a pivotal change: the increasing availability of sugar. As sugar plantations spread and trade routes expanded, sugar became more accessible to a wider population. This led to the development of lighter, sweeter cakes that were closer to what we recognize today. The introduction of refined flour also contributed to the rise of more delicate textures. The 17th century saw the birth of the modern cake. Techniques like creaming butter and sugar together and whipping egg whites to create airiness began to emerge. Recipes became more precise, and baking became a more refined art. Cakes were often decorated with elaborate sugar sculptures, showcasing the skill and artistry of pastry chefs. These cakes were status symbols enjoyed by the upper classes. The Victorian era truly democratized cake. The invention of baking powder and baking soda made it easier for home cooks to create light and fluffy cakes. Afternoon tea became a popular social custom, and cakes were a centerpiece of these gatherings. Think of the classic Victoria sponge, a testament to Victorian baking ingenuity. Today, cake is a global phenomenon. From simple cupcakes to elaborate wedding cakes, there's a cake for every occasion and every taste. With the rise of social media, cake decorating has become an art form, with stunning creations shared and admired worldwide. New flavors, techniques, and trends continue to emerge, ensuring that the story of cake is far from over. And there you have it, a concise yet rich exploration of the history of cake. From ancient rituals to contemporary creations, cake has long held a cherished place in our cultural and culinary traditions. We hope you enjoyed this journey through time and taste. If you found this engaging, consider liking and subscribing for more historical culinary insights. Until next time, happy baking and bon appétit.